What's up, guys, and welcome back to Beyond the Void Horror Podcast. My name is Alex, and today we're going to be doing a spoiler-free review of a movie that came out in Norway on November of last year and is called Lake of Death on Shudder now. So let's dive into it. Lake of Death is actually inspired by a 1958 film, I assume by the same name. I've never seen it. I know nothing about it. So I'm only going to be telling you my spoiler-free opinions of this movie based on itself. The story is about Lillian and some of her friends who go back to a cabin where her and her brother last met and he disappeared. He's presumed dead, of course. Soon after arriving, a lot of strange things start to happen, and this movie plays on what is really happening or going on at that moment. Now, first off, I just want to say, while I may not have enjoyed this movie, I think it was well shot, makes it look really, really nice. When I watched the trailer for this, I actually got a lot of vibes of Cabin Fever, Evil Dead, a lot of cabin movies that you would assume. And this movie does sort of prey on that a little bit. In fact, they even mention Evil Dead, Cabin Fever, and Nightmare on Elm Street. So it is kind of like playing with that and sort of leading you in a direction to make you think certain things are happening, which became kind of annoying. The movie sort of drags and drags. It has its moments of mystery and, it's not exactly poorly acted, although when a movie's in another language, it's really hard for me to tell how well that acting is, but story became kind of convoluted. There's a lot of characters that they introduce into this movie that I had no idea who they were, and some of these characters were kind of annoying, sorry to say. The typical main lead actress is the, I don't know what is happening kind of thing, which kind of got under my skin quite a bit, unfortunately. This movie spends a lot of time trying to make you think that it's the movie that it's supposed to be while not being that cool or being that movie that you hope it will be. It all surrounds around this lake and all this mystery around this lake, and they use a lot of scenes from a lot of different movies that they reference in this movie, which is kind of interesting. There's literally a shot of a bathtub scene that is shot in the same perspective of Nightmare on Elm Street with the famous claws coming forward. Of course, this does a little bit different with the movie and tries to play on that supernatural kind of thing quite a bit. But it's so convoluted that I became kind of frustrated with the story, and I just wanted it to end so it would at least have some sort of finality to it, because I was tired of being chafed by the story pushing me in so many different directions. And you know what? I actually like some movies that do kind of like keep me wondering what's going on, but this did it in kind of a way that really kind of got under my skin. And I don't know if that's just me or maybe you guys felt the same way, but I almost wish that they would have gone the direction of those other movies, because I think it might have been a better movie, even if it wasn't a unique movie. Each of the characters get, of course, dispatched in weird ways, and you're kind of left to wondering what the fuck happened. And it's really hard for me to discuss. I don't even know. Unfortunately, I just left watching this movie being more upset that I wasted my time on it, even though it is very well shot and looks beautiful and a lot of moments. Because of all those things that got under my skin, I would have to say this movie is no more than a 4.5, maybe a 4. It's shot well and there's some okay suspense, not really, but ultimately it just fails at everything that it tries to do, and I'm not even really sure if it knew what it wanted to do. It seems so focused on trying to be clever that it kind of outsmarted the viewing experience and made it kind of a slog of a watch. Unfortunately, this is just not a movie for me. Maybe it'll be better than average for some people, but for me, it's below average. I don't think I would ever watch this movie again, so it's definitely below 5. I'd probably give this a 4 instead of a 4.5, just because how aggravated I got kind of with the story. But there are good things to be had in here. There are some really well lit shots, some excellent sort of areas of filming that they did that I thought were really great, but it just never met the expectations that one might have for this movie. And I think that ultimately this is going to be a huge letdown for a lot of people who were excited about seeing the trailer. Maybe if you haven't seen the trailer, it will be a better experience. I can't say. I'll just leave it at that. What do you guys think, though? Did you enjoy this movie? Did you like certain elements of it? Did you like being toyed with and pushed in every direction and then being let down by the end? I mean, it's up to you. Everybody has a different opinion, and this is just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear about what you think about this movie, and if you're going to go see it if you haven't seen it yet. If you're new here, please hit the like and subscribe button. In fact, if you're not new here, please hit the like and subscribe button because a lot of people will also watch this channel but not subscribe to it. So help us out, let us grow. We greatly appreciate you spending your time here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and as always, long live the void.